So I spent my whole career in the customer 360 space, and I have a real passion for using technology to help financial services organizations know more about their customers. Quick introduction to Allsight and who we are. We're a Toronto-based startup. Most of our employees have a good 15, 20 years plus of experience in solving the customer 360 problem, but we still have a real passion for innovation and using modern technology to solve this problem, because the truth is this is an ever-evolving space, and I'm going to tell you more about that. So let's talk about the state of the customer experience for financial services companies today in 2018, and this comes from a lot of research and focus groups that we've conducted. First, customer experience sucks. We all have financial accounts, we all know what that experience looks like, and we've heard it directly from consumers, that they are unhappy with the experience that they're getting. They stay because out of apathy, really, and they don't think that they have better alternatives. Again, direct from consumers. 67% of customers will leave their financial institution after just one bad experience, just one. Second, there are more data silos today than there were 10 years ago. I mean, this is crazy, but it's true. We've invested so much in trying to get rid of these silos, but each new channel and each new business and each new acquisition just brings more. And therefore, the customer 360 is a constantly moving target. This is not a new term. This has been talked about for 25 years easily. What's new is all the data and all the channels and the ways that you can actually try and get a hold of that customer 360. When we started Allsight, we were actually very inspired by this and focused on the customer experience, not the technology, and went to consumers and asked them, what is your experience like? And what we found through focus groups was consumers have very strong opinions about how their banks and their insurance companies and their wealth management companies manage their data. And they say, I don't understand why you don't have a single view of me as a customer. I go from one branch to the next. I go from a call center to a web experience, and you've forgotten who I am. What gives? And that actually surprises a lot of banks and insurance companies, that consumers are actually that tuned in to how they're managing their data. So what we focused on when we started Allsight was aligning strategic priorities with modern technology, utilizing some of the great data management technologies available with Hadoop and Spark and Graph, and applying them to solve a new class of problems, digital transformation. And the space has come to be known as customer intelligence platforms. To sort of situate where this exists versus existing investments, if we map this out, from operational to analytical applications on the x-axis and tools to applications, most financial services companies have these type investments. Lots of data management technologies, warehouses, master data management, data lakes. They've got CRM systems, marketing platforms. What's in the middle is a gap. And that is consolidating data from all those silos and becoming intelligent about that data and making it usable for both operational and analytical purposes. That's what the intelligent data platform space is, and analysts such as 451 Group and Forrester Research are starting to recognize that. I'll explain what it is in 30 seconds. This slide has been drawn in various ways for the last 20 years. You've got silos of data on the left, you've got applications on the right, and they don't have a pure picture of it. What we've built is something different that, number one, brings together all the data automatically. It starts to draw connections between the data. It then enriches the data with intelligence so that you become more intelligent about actions and experiences and what's truly on the mind of your customer. No sooner do we do that, do we actually then split it apart into different unique business views, because there is no one single version of the truth. Marketing needs to see a different version of the customer than sales. Each geography and business unit needs to see a different version. And then we make that available through applications and through APIs. And all of this isn't possible without modern technology. Number one, machine learning to automate this. And number two, a lot of performance engineering, such that some of our biggest customers, like Dell, is actually pouring in 4 billion records on the left-hand side, and in a matter of days is coming out with hundreds of millions of synthesized customer records and different unique views of that customer. And that's what drives transformation. And this is what transformation looks like. For a marketer, the ability to have self-service data access and actually get their hands on good data and the data that they want to use. Operations, getting that 360 view of a customer, or data scientists navigating an identity graph and being able to pull that information. And for me, it's not the UIs that are the sexy part, it's the data underneath that's finally fixed. And in a nutshell, that's Allsight. great people that have allowed us to build a very, very good technology and a uniquely differentiated, a brand new market space called customer intelligence platforms, and brand name clients already. So thank you very much.